Listen, because what just happened is the kind of chaos that makes the internet forget how to breathe. 1 minute, everybody's scrolling past the same recycled Chrisean rock headlines. And the next minute, boom, out of absolutely nowhere, Dave Chappelle decides to step into the mess like he's about to headline the Super Bowl of drama. And let's be real, this is not the man you expect to jump into reality TV level chaos. This is Dave Chappelle, the same guy who disappears for years, comes back, drops a mic like it's a nuclear bomb, and then vanishes again like a magician who charges $1,000 per punchline. So when he speaks, oh, you already know it's about to get disrespectfully real. But literally nobody was prepared for how he said it, because instead of some calm, collected, let's talk about society type speech, nah. What came out felt like a stand-up set mixed with a courtroom roast, sprinkled with just enough did he really say that? Energy to make the entire internet collectively drop their phones. Twitter spiraled. TikTok turned into a war zone. Instagram comment sections, absolute crime scenes, and the wildest part, it wasn't just what he said about Chrisean. It was how he connected the dots. Suddenly, this whole situation, what people thought was just messy celebrity drama, started looking like something deeper, darker, and way more embarrassing for everybody involved. Fans weren't just reacting. They were choosing sides like it was the Avengers Civil War. Except instead of superheroes, it's influencers, rappers, and one comedian who just decided to light a match and walk away smiling. And now the question isn't what did Dave say? The real question is, why did he say it now and who just got exposed in the process? Let's rewind this whole situation, because the internet didn't just explode out of nowhere. This was a slow-burning mess that had been bubbling for weeks, maybe even months. And at the center of it all, the chaos magnet herself, Chrisean Rock, whose life has basically turned into a 24/7 reality show that nobody asked for but everybody watches anyway. Now, if you've been online for more than 5 minutes, you already know the pattern. One day it's emotional live streams, the next day it's cryptic posts, then suddenly there's drama with friends, family, relationships, everything. It's like every chapter somehow manages to outdo the last one in pure chaos energy. And just when people think things might calm down, nope. Another headline drops like a meteor. This latest situation. Oh, it wasn't just messy, it was borderline unbelievable. Because now we're talking about accusations, confusion, people going live at random hours, and fans playing detective like they just got hired by the FBI. Clips started circulating, rumors started mutating, and suddenly everybody had a source. You know it's bad when even the quiet accounts start posting threads like they're breaking news reporters. And right in the middle of all that noise, you've got people dragging in past drama like it's a greatest hits album of chaos. Old clips resurfacing, previous arguments being reanalyzed, timelines getting stitched together like some conspiracy theory documentary. It wasn't just drama anymore, it turned into a full-blown investigation, powered by Wi-Fi and pure curiosity. Meanwhile, fans weren't just watching, they were emotionally invested. Some were defending Chrisean like she's family, others were calling everything out, and a third group, oh, they were just there for the entertainment, popcorn in hand, refreshing their feeds like it's a live sports event. But here's where things start to get weird. Because while all this noise is happening, you've got one name that nobody expected to be anywhere near this situation, Dave Chappelle. And at first, it didn't even seem real. People were like, wait, Dave Chappelle, the Dave Chappelle. Talking about this, it felt like someone dropped a Shakespeare actor into a WWE match. The levels didn't match. The energy didn't match. It made zero sense, but the rumors kept growing. Apparently, he had been watching, observing, taking it all in like a silent judge in the background while everybody else was screaming. And if you know anything about Dave, you know that when he watches something long enough, he's not just watching for entertainment. He's studying it, breaking it down, finding the angles nobody else sees. And that's exactly what makes this situation dangerous. Because when regular celebrities comment on drama, it's predictable. They pick a side, drop a tweet, maybe stir the pot a little. But Dave, he doesn't play that game. He doesn't just comment, he dissects. He flips perspectives. He makes people uncomfortable in ways they didn't even realize were possible. So when whispers started circulating that he might actually address the situation publicly, oh, the internet didn't just get curious. It got nervous because deep down, everybody knew one thing. If Dave Chappelle really steps into this, he's not coming to play referee. He's coming to expose something. And just like that, the moment finally hit. No warning, no get ready, no soft introduction, just straight chaos injected into the timeline when Dave Chappelle decided it was time to speak. And listen, the way it dropped, it didn't feel like a normal comment. It felt like somebody pressed a red button labeled "Do Not Touch," and the entire internet just exploded in slow motion. Because instead of playing it safe, instead of giving some neutral, "I hope everyone heals" type response, Dave came in with that signature energy, the kind where you laugh, then pause, then realize, wait, he might actually be serious. He started breaking things down in a way nobody expected. Not just the surface-level drama around Chrisean rock, but the entire culture surrounding it. The constant oversharing, the viral breakdowns, the way chaos somehow becomes entertainment, and suddenly, what looked like just another messy headline started feeling like a mirror being shoved in everybody's face. And that's when the internet lost control. Twitter turned into a battlefield within minutes. One side was like, finally, someone said it, while the other side was clutching their pearls like, why is he even involved? You had threads popping up every second, people quoting his words, twisting them, analyzing them like it was a college lecture. Instead of a celebrity situation, TikTok. Oh, TikTok went absolutely feral. Clips started spreading like wildfire, slow motion edits, dramatic zoom-ins, subtitles in bold caps like this was some Oscar-winning documentary. People weren't just reacting. They were performing reactions, crying, laughing, yelling at their phones like Dave Chappelle personally walked into their living room and started roasting them to death. And then came the memes. Listen. When memes enter the chat, you know it's over. Suddenly, the situation turned into this bizarre mix of comedy show, courtroom trial, and reality TV reunion. People were comparing it to WWE promos, saying they just cut the ultimate verbal smackdown while everybody else was still arguing about who started what. But here's where it gets even crazier. Other celebrities started creeping in, not directly jumping into the fire, but hovering around it like they were trying to decide if it's worth getting burned. Subtle tweets, mysterious Instagram stories, side comments that felt a little too specific to be coincidences. It was giving Marvel post-credit scene energy, like something bigger was being set up behind the scenes. Fans, of course, turned into full-time detectives again. They started connecting dots that may or may not even exist. Oh, he said this, which probably refers to that which happened 3 months ago when. Like, please relax. This isn't a Netflix crime series, or is it? Because the way people were building theories, you'd think there was a whole production team behind this drama. Meanwhile, the pressure on Chrisean. Oh, it skyrocketed instantly. Because now it wasn't just random internet chatter anymore. Now her situation was being discussed through the lens of one of the most respected and unpredictable voices in entertainment. And that changes everything. The jokes hit harder. The criticism feels heavier. The spotlight, blinding. But instead of calming things down, this only poured gasoline on the fire. Because now people weren't just debating the original drama, they were debating Dave's intention, his tone, his timing, his entire existence in this conversation. It split the audience in ways nobody expected. Some people saw him as brutally honest. Others saw him as completely out of line. And right in the middle of all that noise, something started to shift. Because the conversation stopped being about just Chrisean. It became about the system, the culture, the audience itself. The way everyone participates in the chaos, feeds it, amplifies it, and then pretends to be shocked when it spirals out of control. And suddenly, This wasn't just drama anymore. This felt like exposure. And that wasn't wildly enough already. What came next? Yeah, that's where everything flipped completely upside down. And just when people thought the chaos had peaked, that's when everything started unraveling in real time. Because after Dave Chappelle dropped his take, the energy didn't settle, it mutated. What started as reactions turned into full-blown emotional fallout. Fans weren't just arguing anymore. They were questioning everything. The narrative, the people involved, even their own role in feeding the madness. And right at the center of that storm, Chrisean rock. Now the spotlight wasn't just bright, it was blinding. Every move, every post, every sec. But here's where things got uncomfortable. Because suddenly, the tone shifted from entertainment to something way heavier. The jokes started slowing down. The memes lost some of their humor. People began realizing that what they'd been laughing at might not be funny anymore. That maybe, just maybe, this whole situation had crossed into territory nobody really understood how to handle. And that realization, it hit hard. You had fans admitting they felt weird for participating. Others doubled down, saying, no, this is still entertainment. And then there was a third group, the silent watchers. The ones who stopped commenting altogether but kept refreshing, waiting to see how far things would go. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, things weren't looking any calmer. Rumors started circulating about tension between different circles, friends picking sides, people distancing themselves quietly. That classic celebrity move where nobody says anything directly, but you can feel the shift in energy like a storm rolling in. And then came the unexpected twist nobody saw coming. Instead of doubling down, instead of turning this into a back-and-forth war, something changed in the way Chrisean handled the moment. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was subtle but noticeable. And that subtle shift, it confused everyone because the internet loves a fight. It thrives on reactions, clapbacks, explosive responses. But when that expected reaction doesn't come, oh, people don't know what to do with that. Suddenly, the narrative started breaking apart. Some people interpreted it as growth. Others thought it was calculated silence. A few even suggested it proved Dave's entire point that the chaos only exists because people keep feeding it. And just like that, the situation turned into something way bigger than one person's drama. It became a reflection of fame, of attention, of how quickly a moment can spiral when millions of eyes are watching, judging, reacting, amplifying every detail like it's the most important story in the world. And let's not ignore the bigger ripple effect. Because this didn't just impact Chrisean. It made other celebrities step back too. You could feel it. The hesitation. The maybe I shouldn't post this energy. Like suddenly, everyone realized how quickly things can turn from viral moment to public dissection. But just when it seemed like things might finally cool down, a new layer dropped. Whispers started spreading that Dave's comments weren't just about this situation, but about something deeper happening behind the scenes in entertainment culture itself. And once that idea entered the chat, oh, it changed everything. Because now people weren't just asking what happens next. They were asking, what if this is only the beginning? What if this moment, this chaotic, messy, uncomfortable moment is actually setting up something even bigger that nobody sees yet? And just like that, now listen, if your brain is still trying to process what we just went through, don't worry, you're not alone. Because this situation, it wasn't just drama. It was a full-blown roller coaster with no seatbelt, no brakes, and absolutely no warning signs. You've got a legendary comedian stepping into viral chaos, flipping the narrative upside down, and somehow turning a messy situation into a conversation the entire internet can't escape. Like, who even writes this script? Because at this point, reality is out here competing with Netflix and winning. But let's be honest, we all know why you're still here. You want to see what happens next. You want to know if this story is really over, or if we're just getting started with the next level of chaos. And judging by how things are moving, yeah, this ain't the end. This feels like the beginning of something way bigger, way messier, and way more unpredictable, so go ahead. Don't be shy. Smash that like button like it owes you money. Drop a comment and tell me, are you rocking with Dave on this one? Or did he go too far? And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? You're literally watching history unfold in real time, and you're not even locked in. That's wild. Because over here, we don't just watch the chaos. We break it down, flip it, and bring you the drama before the rest of the internet even realizes what's happening. Stay tuned, stay ready, and stay messy. This is Celeb Insanity. And trust me, the next story might be even crazier.